Hey guys, given a LTI system in terms of difference equation, we can find its natural response, we can find its forced response, we can find its total response, and we can also find its step response. Before we take up to solve these responses, let me just tell you what are these. Natural response. So any system, if you consider any LTI system, uh, we will be having its impulse response, right? We'll be having input and we'll be having output. Okay, so natural response, and also we'll be having initial conditions. And these initial conditions depends upon whether it is a first order system or second order system, so on. If it is a first order system, we'll be having y of -1. If it is a second order system, we'll be having y of -1, -2, and so on. Fine. Okay, so natural response is basically it's a response. Whenever I say response, it is the output of the system. Okay, so natural response is nothing but output of a system. It's a response of a system, and response is nothing but output when input is made 0. When input is made 0 and initial conditions are considered. Okay, so I repeat again. Natural response is the response of the system when the input is made 0 and initial conditions are considered. Okay, so and in the forced response it is ulta. In the forced response, say we have an LTI system with impulse response h of n, we have input x of n, and we have output of y of n. Forced response is the response of the system where initial conditions are made 0. These initial conditions are made 0. It is total response. It is nothing but it's a response of the system when the input as well as initial conditions both are considered. Nothing is made 0 here. Both input as well as initial conditions are considered. Fine. Now step response is nothing but the response of the system. It is a response of the system when the input x of n is a unit step function u of n. Okay. And what is the step response? How do we represent the step response? It is s of n, right? Just to sum it up, natural response is response of the system when the input is made 0, initial conditions are considered. Forced response is the response of the system when the initial conditions are made 0 but input is considered. Total response is the response of the system when both input and initial conditions are considered. Whereas step response is the response of the system when the input is unit step function. Okay. Now, depending upon in the problem, if they give you the difference equation and the input, and they might give you the initial conditions or they may not give you the initial conditions. Depending upon whether they give you the initial conditions or they are not giving you, you have to take either unilateral Z transform or bilateral Z transform. Let me just brief it. What is the bilateral Z transform of x of n minus 1? It is what? X of z into z power minus 1, right? So it is nothing but time shift property. What is the Z transform of x of n minus 2? It is nothing but x of z into z power minus 2. So I'm talking about bilateral Z transform. If I take bilateral Z transform of x of n minus 1, it is x of z into z power minus 1. Bilateral Z transform of x of n minus 2 is x of z into z power minus 2. But what is the unilateral Z transform of x of n minus 1? Again, it's a time shift property of unilateral Z transform. It is z power minus 1 x of z plus x of minus 1. What is the unilateral Z transform of x of n minus 2? It is nothing but z power minus 2 x of z plus z power minus 1 x of minus 1 plus x of minus 2. Okay, and we discussed it in unilateral Z transform properties, right? Basically, unilateral Z transform and bilateral Z transform properties are same except time shift property, and this is the difference. And the thing here is, whenever the initial conditions are made 0, both unilateral Z transform and bilateral Z transform will be the same. See, x of minus 1 is a initial condition, right? If I make this 0, so this and this are same, right? And here x of minus 1 is a initial condition, x of minus 2 is also initial condition. If these two are made 0, so unilateral Z transform and bilateral Z transform both will be same. Fine. So in the problem, if they give you the initial condition, you take unilateral Z transform. If you give you the if they don't give you the initial conditions, you take bilateral Z transform.